Alright, I am back. So, what I'm first going to do is figure out exactly how tall I want this rig to be. Now, I'm 6'6" tall, so for the camera or the laptop, when I come up to talk to you guys in chat, I don't want to be down here with the camera looking up at me because I'm using the iSight camera on the laptop as, my close-up shots when I'm talking in chat and whatnot. So I kind of want the iSight camera to hit me about eye level. So right here is 5 foot. I'm thinking the tabletop being 5 foot might be good. Let's take a look at the laptop. The laptop from tabletop height to the camera is just under 9 inches. So if we're looking at 5 feet 9 inches, that'll put it about there. That's similar to where I have it set up now. Hey Purple, what's going on, man? Thanks for joining us. Let's see, so this shelf, I'm kind of liking this height. This shelf is sitting at 55 inches. So to figure out how tall I want my tabletop to be, these are the casters that we'll be using. So to make it easy, I'll make it 55 since that's what this is right now. This is 2.5 inches. So I'll make the legs of my table 53, 52 and a half. I'm doing good, Purple. I'm glad you could join us. Venom, what's up, man? I'm used to working with metal, so I don't hardly ever have pencils in my shop. I've always got Sharpies, so we're going to mark everything out with Sharpies. Now I'd like the tabletop to be, I think 2 foot by 3 foot is going to be a good size. That'll give me room to put the laptop as well as the monitor up there, I believe. This is pre-cut project board, 2 foot by 4 foot. I think 4 foot's going to be a little bit excessive. So 2 foot by 3 foot be there. I think that'll be sufficient for a tabletop to have basically just the laptop and the monitor on. So out of this, if I'm cutting under 5 feet, I can cut my 3 foot legs on out of it too. So what did we say, 52 and a half? No, 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 not building a garage. Garage already exists. I'm just building a table that I can have the laptop and the monitor on, so that it'll be on wheels, so that I can roll it around the shop on whatever I'm working on. That way I can roll it close. I don't have to try to walk across the garage like I'm doing now, walking back and forth from the sawhorses back over to the computer. I can roll it around with me and make it a little bit easier. The beard is crazy. I wish it would grow longer. I need to get the straightener out on it. It doesn't ever seem to grow. Where I work in a plant where we make snacks and cookies and stuff like that. So we have to wear hair nets and beard nets. Now the beard net doesn't fit, so I have to wear a hair net looped over my ears around my beard, but it's still restrictive. So when I'm working 12 hours a day, half the day my beard is all tucked up and restricted, so it's keeping it from growing anymore. But I need to get the straightener out and make it looks really good straight. So yeah, we can do a quick garage tour. So this setup that I made, I didn't really make it. It's the Logitech cam. We've got it on this is an adapter I found online that fits in a mic stand. And I had a mic stand laying around, so it works out well. So I can put it on there. I can adjust the mic stand for all different angles. I can turn it. I can tilt the head itself of the mic stand. So the garage is not very big. It's 12 foot by 20 foot, but it's good enough to work on little projects. I wish it was big enough to actually work on cars and stuff in here. Hey, you like the shirt? Yeah. This cool chick that does Twitch gaming, she sells them. You find her twitch.com/Vandipity. Let's see if we get a rotating view of the garage. There's outside. That over there is the monitor that we're going to be mounting. That's a go-kart we're going to be working on at some point. There's a mini bike back there we're going to do some work on. Thank you for the follow, Venom. Hey, I'm really happy that that Twitch alert worked. There's a fan. It's 94 degrees here right now. With humidity, it feels like 100 degrees. I may have to get a window unit for this garage. It's hot in here. I was not going to wear a hat, but I'm sweating, and that's going to keep the sweat out of my face. So, you didn't get to hear it? You only saw it. I heard it on my end. Did anybody else hear it? Yeah, East Coast equals swamp ass. Did anybody else hear the Twitch alert, or did they just see it? I haven't been able to get it to make the sound, and that was the first time I've actually heard it make the sound. I heard it in my headset. Hopefully you guys heard it though. Yeah, Venom. It'll be in the hundreds here in no time. No sound on your end either. Damn. I'm gonna have to play around with that a little bit more. But if you ever watched Addams Family, Lurch, who says "you rang," that's his sound bite playing through with that. When get a follow. All right, so as we get back to building stuff, I've got lots of crazy ideas of fun things to build that I'd like to be able to share and document what I'm making. I've got another go-kart that I home built for Sissy and I and our son to ride around on. And hopefully it was something that he could ride. I'm going to have to make some adjustments so that his little feet can reach, as he's still so small. But the go-kart in the back is my dad's old racing cart. We're going to be doing a full restoration on that at some point. It's from the 70s. He raced it until 1990. So I asked him if I could take it and do a full restoration on it for him. And he was more than happy. I think he was just happy to get it out of the garage and out of the way. But we're going to strip it down and make sure everything's good on it and get it repainted and get some new brakes put on it, refresh the motor, polish up the wheels, just try to restore it back to original. All right, so this is one leg. Yeah, he was a really good kart racer. So sucks that he had to give it up, but you know, family comes first. It's an expensive hobby. All right, I'm going to try something out with the audio. I've got audio coming through the webcam, but it's turned down very low. So when I run the saw, or if I'm doing metal work and I'm running a grinder, something that's really loud, I'm going to mute my headset. And since I've got the volume turned down so low on the Logitech, hopefully you still will have some of the sound, but it won't blow out your eardrums, you know, rip headphone users. So we'll see how that goes. This will be the first test of that theory, and you guys can let me know if I blew out your eardrums or if it worked out all right. I just have to remember to mute the headset. All right, here we go. How was that? Was that deafeningly loud, or was the audio level pretty good with that? Oh, the rainbow tattoo. It's an R for our son's name. Mine is the inset portion of what Sissy has. Hers is like a watercolor splatter with the R empty. So I've got the inside piece to hers. Yeah, the GoPro is it's kind of like GoPro, but it's just a Logitech webcam. But yes, it is very, very delayed for some reason. I had the audio set really quiet on it because I didn't want my voice to capture between the headset and the webcam. I'm gonna have to get a better USB extension. So I've got 3 of them linked together right now to get enough length to be able to walk around. And I am a smoker. If I'm in the garage, I'm smoking. That's the only reason I couldn't ever quit, is because when I'm in the garage, I gotta have a cigarette in my hand. I can't get into the vape thing. I could probably up the Logitech cam a little bit volume. Let me know if it's if we're getting too much double audio. We'll make another cut here in a second, and we can test the theory out again. So this one is a keeper. I'm going to mark it so that I don't accidentally cut it. Make sure I remember exactly What length I have? 52 and a half. These little speed squares are awesome. Make it real quick and easy to square off your marks. All right, we're gonna make another cut. All right, how was that? Finished cutting these legs. I'm gonna try a different camera angle. See if I can get the camera like right over the saw. You guys can kind of see what's really going on there. Try not to trip over this USB cable. All right, one more leg to cut. Well, I'd rather it be quiet than blow out your headsets. Oh, I could try leaving the headset on, and you guys let me know if it. Let me know if the headset's too loud. Just be prepared. Was that deafening? All right, so I'll go back to the original method of turning off the headset when it comes time to cut. All right, so out of these offcuts, I can cut my 3-foot pieces for the sides of the table. I'll have a little bit of scrap left over, but that'll be good for the fire pit. We'll go 3 feet. That's better. But we'll be doing some welding projects, building some more small engined ride-on toys, maybe some stuff from scratch. I'd like to build like a drift trike. We've got the mini bike. I'll show you guys the mini bike after we finish building this. I did an engine swap on it, even though my big ass, 6'6" and like 260 pounds. It's just a 6.5 horse motor, but it's got enough torque that it threw me off of the back of it before I even knew what happened. So I think we're going to build an extended swing arm for it so that it's got a little bit longer tail so that I can actually get into it and not be thrown off. So that'll be one of the projects we work on. Of course, we'll be doing the restoration on the go-kart. I've got a crazy idea for a front-engined go-kart. The 22 horsepower V-twin engine on the front with some kind of drive shaft system, powering a differential in the rear. And I want to make it kind of look like a quarter scale hot rod or rat rod. So that'd be something I'd like to attempt in the future. All right, about to make some more cuts. All right, so now they're called 2x4s, but they are not actually 2x4s. Anybody messing with wood usually knows that the dimensions of lumber are not correct. 4x8 sheet of plywood is still 4x8, but the thickness is still not correct as what they listed as. 3/4 is actually a little bit thinner than 3/4. I don't know why they do it. Maybe saving money or something. But 2x4 The 4-inch side of it measures out to 3.5. And the 2-inch side measures to 1.5. So it makes it a little bit harder when you're trying to make something where you're going to be butting up 2 edges, like what I'm doing. I'm going to make this 2 foot by 3 foot. We've got the 3 foot side. Now if it was 2 inches wide here, putting this here, I'd take off a total of 4 inches, 2 inches for each side to make it a full length of 24. However, because it's not actually 2 inches, it's only 1.5 inches, I have to take 3 inches out of the 24 inches and make it 21. So we need 4 pieces cut to 21 inches so that we get an actual dimension of 2 foot by 3 foot, or 24 inches by 36 inches. Now when you're trying to be accurate with cutting, your blade is roughly 1/8 of an inch. It varies on the blade. So you want to mark one cut, make a mark, cut it, and then measure out your next cut, because if you just go through a measure out every 21 inches, you're going to end up short by the end of it by 1/8 of an inch per cut. For this, it wouldn't be too bad if it was a little bit off, but I'm just going to do it a mark and a cut, a mark and a cut, mark and a cut. Mute you guys. There's our one cut. Go back, measure, cut again. My sawhorses barely get close enough together. That's what I get for buying cheap sawhorses. I've got better sawhorses at the house we just moved from. I just have not moved everything out of the garage yet, but hopefully soon, and then I'll have all my good stuff over here. All right, so now we've got our side pieces after I throw them around. the sawdust out of the way so we can start building on the floor. Probably gonna need to have some kind of table or workbench in here soon. And it's hot in here. Tattoo on my leg. Let's see. Does Cam show it? Yeah, pop it out of here. It is a star that I drew up right after high school. I just like the design of it. A lot of people thought it was like a nautical star, but it's more of like an embossed star. So I just liked red at the time, so everybody thought it was the red and black nautical star. But so I've got that one. You guys saw the one on my arm. Light sucks. That's a little better. And then I've got my grandfather's sailboat. Me and my sister have matching tattoos of our grandfather's sailboat. Got plenty more in the works, but tattoos are addicting. If you're not ready to spend a ton of money, don't get the first one. All right, it's hot. Definitely gonna have to invest in a window unit. Yeah, everybody's like, why do you have a sailboat? I'm like, well, it was my grandfather's sailboat. That's one thing that I remember him about. He built his own sailboat, so it's pretty cool. I've really got to try to work on this delay here. This delay is terrible. Yeah, I do have all of my tattoos on the right side. I don't know why I keep doing that. All right, so these are our longer side pieces that are 3 feet. Our shorter pieces that we cut short of 2 feet. So that when they sit like that, we should measure out to 24 inches. And it does. So we done good. I think the most expensive thing about this project was buying the damn screws. I don't know why screws are so expensive, but they are. It's like $8 for a box of screws. A 2x4 is like $2. Our drill. Remember what I did with my square. Really need some bigger clamps for doing stuff like this. Everything I've got is fairly small. We're going to do some screwing. bits shot. 1 second, find a new bit. That one looks better. Damn. Somehow I managed to keep that level. I'm not sure how. Or square. Get it started that way. That way you're not having to try to hold it together for so long. Trying to work across myself is not working out. That's probably not pleasant on the ears either. Now that we've got that together, we can really focus on getting it square. This is going together surprisingly square. Well. And I'm not real familiar with this garage floor yet. I've only been in the house about a month, so I'm not sure how flat it is. Now, it could be the wood being warped as well. All right, there's one piece done. Hey, how you doing, Betsblank? Anyone wants to know? That's my mom. Yes, I can mod you, I think. I'm not sure how to mod. Somebody tell me how to mod? Someone tell me how to give Sissy her sword. Betsy Blank is my mom. What? Oh, apparently I misspelled mod. Hey, look at that. Mom, we are making a cart to house the computer and the monitor. It'll be rolling on casters so that I can roll it around the garage when I'm working on projects. So it's a good first stream to get the garage stream all set up. There you go, Purple. Official moderator of the garage. Oh, man. I'm dying here. I'm dying. All right, so now we've got one piece made. We need to make another one just like it. So this one will be that we just did. Will be the base or the top. Either one, doesn't matter. Oh. Sissy walks in the garage burping. Give her mod, she comes out and burps. The squeaking of the screws was bad? Yeah, I'm sure it was. I should probably flip up the mic when I do that too. Everything I'm doing is deafening. Yeah, it is garage work, so you came here at your own risk. I guess I should have a disclaimer. I am not responsible to damage to your eardrums. See, this headset that Silent Rogue suggested is great. It cancels out a lot of the noise. Oh, it's like having ear protection and music and chat all in my ears at once. All right. This is a tough 2x4. Damn. Well, I screwed that one up. I'm gonna have to redo that. That's not gonna work. All right, let's try this again. That went a lot better. Much better. I've never had 2x4s that were this hard to drill into. Probably should have pilot drilled them. I might do that on the next. Man. Man. These must be fresh. They kiln dry most lumber. Man. Yeah, Purple, are you able to hear the music? It should be fairly tame in the background. Oh, you have an AC unit, Mom? That'd be fantastic. Yeah, I'm gonna have to drill the pilot holes because this is whooping me. Let's see. All right, I can up the music audio, I think. How about now? Do you have music now? Yeah, I'm sweating. I'm sweating. This is a sweat stream. You're gonna come to watch me sweat. It's not so much a garage stream. All right. I'm gonna try to do this with a pilot hole, hopefully it goes better. Check my square before I do it. A little bit off square. That's a whole lot better. Should have done that from the start. I didn't expect it to be that tough though. All right. Oh, I'll stab myself in the leg. Man, much better. I'll go with the dog print. That's the Sissy Love Star. I'll go with the dog print. All right, I'm gonna lose the hat and put on this bandana. I would just do away with the hat, but then my hair will be falling down my face. That's something too. No, no. I want to get banned from Twitch yet. No, I need Vandy to give me a skull bandana. Where is Vandy? Is she still streaming? Should get rated. Vandy ended up getting raided. Oh man. All right, that's better. Not nearly as hot as the hat. All right, so stripped out the heads on these screws. Not good anymore. we will attach the legs. Now, a lot of times when you find your lumber, I don't know if you're able to see this on camera or not, you get a lot of imperfections, like this edge. So I'm going to put that towards the inside. I might put that at the top. Yeah, I'll put that at the top. All right, we'll use our level. Make sure we got it at least semi-level. Yeah, that'll work without too much fuss. Go ahead and put one screw in there before I drill the rest of the pilot holes. Make sure it stays lined up. Sorry, that impact's probably pretty damn loud too. There we go, nice and solid. Check our level again. Looks good. Get up and stretch my legs for a minute. I look badass because of the bandana. Nice solid wood. Nice and sturdy. Looks like we got another follow. I don't know if you guys heard it. Maybe you heard it since I turned up the audio a little bit. Thank you, Betsy Blank, Mom, for the follow. This one ended up pretty damn crooked. Pull it in a little bit more. Oh, that ended up really crooked. Not too happy with that. You see how crooked this one is? Not sure why that one went so. It's not terrible, but I'm not thrilled with it. I have to run another screw in. Got a little bit of a gap back here. I need to run another screw in this way. Try to take up that gap. Pull that leg over a little bit. Hopefully it'll pull it over. Nope. Well, hopefully we straighten it out when we put the bottom piece on. Probably lower this down a little bit, get a better angle. All right, one more leg. Put the other piece on. Then we can start attaching the casters and the tabletop. Got that. See if we can attach the other piece. Go. Looks like the legs stretch out quite a bit. Sit pretty level. Got lucky on that. All right, I'll go through and attach the bottom. Here I have a new follower. Oh, we're getting raided. What's going on, everyone? Thank you, Consistent Luck, for the follow. Thank you, Vandy, for the raid. Thank you, Nick A, for the follow. And Slay Station, thank you as well. Yes, we are building a stream cart. It will be on casters. We'll have a tabletop up here. We'll have the laptop up here. We'll have the monitor up here. That way I can roll it around the garage when I'm working on different projects and give you guys a close view of everything that we're working on, and that way I'm not having to walk all the way across the garage. Serial Killer, thank you for the follow. So, for those of you new to the stream, I am Lurch. I build stuff in the garage. I do a lot of metal work. Starting out with woodwork this time. To get a start on the stream, I figured building a rolling cart for the stream would be a good first stream, because it's building something that involves the stream. I've been building stuff probably forever, as long as I've been around. When I was 16, I started building custom trucks. Progressed to other various custom cars. Recently gotten into building small engine toys, such as go-karts and mini bikes. Plan on the stream building some more projects from scratch, maybe a drift trike, maybe a crazy idea of a front-engined, rear-wheel drive, quarter-scale hot rod go-kart. I also do custom vinyl work, so if the weather gets too nasty, like if it's too cold out, or like today, it's pretty damn hot, I'll show design work in Photoshop of vinyl stickers, to the cutting process, to the weeding process, all the way through the application process. I'm going to mute you guys real quick while I run this impact, because I don't want to blow out your eardrums. Hang on one second. Let's see. What else we got going on? You can still hear it because the webcam microphone, I have that on, but I have it set very low so that I'm not deafening everyone. So cool seeing your brother-in-law streaming. It was really cool seeing my sister-in-law streaming. Those of you who don't know, Vanda Pitty is my sister-in-law. Sissy Pitty is my wife. Betsy Blank is my mom. She just started following today. Let's see. Trying to catch back up in chat. Follower alert is not working. Is it not popping up on screen? Alert box says it's working. Are you guys able to hear the music? That's all coming through. I do not drift. My sister is a semi-pro drifter. She has a 240 coupe. She is in the Pro-Am series, working her way up to Pro 2. I will get to the go-kart in just a minute. Let me finish this up real quick, and then we can move on. Oh, look at that. I must have pushed the muted button. So I've been sitting here talking the whole time. I didn't even notice that the little red light was on. Thank you, Cryptid Live, for the follow. And Alex, thank you for the follow as well. Yeah, we're not getting the Twitch alert. Let's see, follow alerts. I should send out the image. Let me do a test. Busta One Shot wants to know if we have any pictures or vids of the 240. The 240 right now is parked, awaiting a rework. We have some older pictures. I'll have to dig them up. When I stream again, I will have those together and ready to share. Alright, so I don't know if it's my garage floor or if I built this thing crooked as hell, but it's quite wobbly. I'm going to try flipping it over and see if the other side is less wobbly. The other side is significantly less wobbly, so I guess I'll put the casters on this side because it's flatter. The tabletop can conform to whatever crookedness I have. Oh. So, next we're going to install the casters so that it is a rolling rig. I didn't go with real big casters. These are, I think, 1 7/8, something like that. They're rated for 95 pounds apiece, which there's no way that thing weighs more than 95 pounds. So 4 of them should be plenty sufficient. Nice quiet rubber wheels. I'm much more comfortable working in metal, but I figured a metal cart, rolling that around, would have a lot more vibration than wood, and the reverberations of the metal would make a lot more noise. So we went with wood. But we will be doing plenty of metalworking projects, welding things together, building things. Busta One Shot, thank you for the follow. Now, trying to figure out good placement for these casters. They're a little bit too wide to fit on just the 2x4, so I'm going to have to span over 2. I don't think I want to go over 3. It might get me too close to the edges and risk splitting the wood, so I think we'll go across 2. I don't know how much of that you can actually see. Bring the camera over. Using this mic boom stand is quite handy. I was worried I wasn't going to have enough lighting in the garage, but it looks like we've got almost too much lighting. And we will be using these small lag bolts, very much like screws, but have a hex head on them and a much coarser thread to bite into the wood for a stronger hold. Now with these, you do want to drill a pilot hole, because it is so coarse it will blow out your wood. So many sexual innuendos when working with wood. Drilling and screwing and wood and things. Go with a slightly larger bit for the pilot hole than we were using for the traditional wood screws. The hardest problem I have with working on projects, and a lot of people who do different projects, they know you can never go through a whole project and make just one trip to the hardware store, Home Depot, Lowe's, whatever. I was hoping to really pre-plan this whole project and get everything bought. I thought I bought everything. I had everything on the cart, went to the checkout, checked out, got home, made sure I had everything. I only had 3 casters. I remember putting 4 casters on the cart. I went back and checked my receipt because I thought maybe the girl forgot to put it in the bag. Nope, just 3 casters on the receipt. I guess one fell off. So, a well-planned project still took 2 trips to Home Depot. It never fails. Never just one trip. Thank you to Vandy for bringing you here. I thank Vandy for bringing everyone here. It is much appreciated. This is my very first stream, so due to my work schedule, I don't know how consistent I can be on streaming. My work schedule is basically a 2-week out schedule, so whatever I work one week, I'm off the next, and whatever I'm working or whatever I'm off, I'm working the next week. So I can't have a steady weekly schedule. So if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, the link is below the video, and I will always post when I'm going live. And we'll be doing various things, and I'll try to keep everyone updated on what projects are coming up, and if there's anything behind the scenes that I'm doing that is not really going to be on stream, I will let you know there. And in just a few minutes, we will go over my previous projects that are going to get some revamps and some of the other projects that are in the works that I currently have on hand. Oh, sorry, I've been deafening you all with the impact noises. Hang on just a second. Hang on one second, guys. I'll be right back.
I waited till 11 just to figure out that no one would call. I think I've got a lot of friends, but I don't hear from them. What's another night all alone when you're spending every day on your own? And here it goes. I'm just a kid and life is a nightmare. I'm just a kid, I know that it's not fair. Nobody cares 'cause I'm alone. Is having more fun.
All right, I'm back. All right, we got 2 casters done. Now we just need to finish the last 2. Should do it this way. Get the 2 casters on, flip back over, put the top on it. Then we can get the computer and the laptop set up on there. Oh, there I go, deafening you guys with impact noises again. So inconsiderate. Well, that moved a little too much on me. Let me drive these 2 in. I fixed my hair coming out the bandana. It's relaxing to watch me sweat. I'm glad you're enjoying watching me sweat. I don't know if I'm going to decorate it. I might. I can definitely take suggestions if you guys have ideas on how I should decorate it. I'm running into one of the screws right there. Try to move it over just a little bit. That's better. I should paint it Vandy teal. Well, I had lots of encouragement to do a stream like this. Vandy encouraged it. Silent encouraged it. Sissy encouraged it. I had a lot of encouragement, and I thank everyone for encouraging me to do it, because I'm having a lot of fun so far. Yeah, silent. The flip up, the mute is very, very handy. I don't have to search on the side of it for a button. There is a button, but I don't have to search for it. And very, very handy and very comfortable headset as well. All right, so we're ready to flip this thing over and work on getting the top put on. The thing with this stream is I'm usually in the garage working on something anyways, so why not stream it as well? I mean, I'm out here doing it. And I think it's really cool that Twitch has the creative side now. I got a little bit of wobble, but not that way, so I do think that the garage floor is unlevel. If I had my own shop, I would have a professionally poured level floor, but so this height, I think this height will be good. I like it.